Hello everyone, and welcome back to another career mode series right here on CD Racing. This time, we're diving into Dirt Rally 2, an incredible rally sim that features a huge variety of cars and rally disciplines across multiple global locations. Our goal is, of course, to climb our way through the multiple classes of rally and prove ourselves to be the best of the best. And for anybody that's unfamiliar with rally or rallycross in general, well, it goes a little like this. You can see now just how intense rally racing can get. One wrong move and you're done. Now, we're hoping our journey looks a lot more like that compilation and a whole lot less like this. So yeah, let's not let that happen again. What you're looking at now is the main menu, kind of the main interface for Dirt Rally. This is what we're going to be interacting with a lot throughout the series. We've got the events tab for all of our career races and challenges, our garage for managing and repairing our cars, and our staff for hiring engineers and things of that manner. Now, we'll get into the latter two in detail as we move on and they become relevant. But for now, let's just go ahead and hop straight into the events tab and see what we're working with moving forward. So you can see now these first two tabs are the main ones we will be interacting with. We've got traditional career rally versus career rallycross, which is a little different than traditional rally as you are not on the stage alone, you're racing a short track with other drivers. Here we'll start out in South Africa, and for the regular rally, we're actually going to be starting out in Finland, an infamously difficult rally stage. Now, we're going to go ahead and compare the prize money between the two disciplines and see which one we want to hop into first, and as you can see, the regular traditional rally is going to net us quite a bit more cash if we end up winning the championship. So that's what we're going to go ahead and hop into for our very beginning stage of rally. And as you can see, I bought the Game of the Year edition on a recent Steam sale, and I've got plenty of cars to choose from. But come on, it wouldn't feel right jumping straight into a Porsche when this channel is all about budget racing. So we're going to go ahead and roll back to something more down to the earth, the classic Lancia Fulvia HF. This little legend boasts a proud rally history. It won a lot of events. It's very lightweight, very infamous rally car. So obviously, we're going to go with the DS Automobiles DS21. Significantly heavier, only like 15 more horsepower, quite a beater. Kind of fits our, we're going to get it done no matter what mentality in this channel. You can see here we've got upgrade paths. As we drive the car, all engineers will recognize how to make the car faster in exchange for durability of the engine and other components. And we can also go over here and upgrade the car to make things like our brakes and our suspension more durable so we don't have to replace them as often, as that costs our own money. That's another reason why I love Dirt Rally as a simulator, very unforgiving. Now we're going to go ahead and hop into our first stage in Finland. It's a 4.6 mile stage, 13 feet of elevation, so very flat, and that's pretty common in Finland. This rally tends to be extremely high pace, extremely unforgiving, kind of crazy for it to be our first rally, so let's hope we don't send it off the road. And we're just going to load in here, and this is where I'm going to let you, the audience, decide how this channel and how this series goes. We're going to load in here, and for this first one, I'm going to do zero commentary. I'm just going to let you hear raw sounds from the car and our co-driver as we go ahead and look over the event details in the background. You can see we can look at the different upcoming stages and their lengths so we can plan out what tires to bring and things like that. But in these earlier rallies, we're only going to be doing about 4 per event, which doesn't require much planning. Just cross the finish line, go as fast as you can. We're trying to just learn right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this stage, and like I said, we're going to let our co-driver do most of the talking here, and let's see how we go. As you see, we've got another believer in the automobiles right in front of us. Hopefully that guy doesn't give us a bad name.
100 through dip and
let's
flat
get to
right
this.
of a crest, 80, 4 left of a crest and jump. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100 through dip and flat right of a crest, 80. 4 left of a crest and jump, 200. Keep right of a big jump, 60. Keep middle of a long crest, 50. 6 left, tightens 5 long of a crest, 50. 6 right of a crest long. Into 6 left long, 50. Crest and keep right of a crest. Into 5 right, very long, 50. Keep left of a jump, 80. Dip. And keep left of a big jump, 80. 6 right long of a crest, 60. Slow dip to keep left of a crest, 50. Turn square right. Opens, 50. 6 right long. And 6 left, extra long. And keep right of 80. Keep middle of a jump, 50. 6 left of a crest, 80. 6 right, tightens of a crest to keep middle of a crest, 80. Dip. And keep middle of a big jump into sudden, 5 left, tightens 4. Opens of a crest, 40. 6 right of a jump long, 100. Early 5 left of a crest, don't cut, 60. 6 right long, tightens of a crest, 200. Six right long of a crest, into 6 left of a bump crest, 50. Keep middle of a big jump, 80. 5 left of a crest, tightens through dip, 50. Flat right, 60. Caution, 6 right, tightens 3. Opens of a crest, 50. Keep right, 5 left of a big crest and jump, 40. 5 left of a crest, jump, 50. 6 left, tightens 5 of a dip. And 6 right of a crest long. Into 6 left and sudden, 3 right. Opens 6 of a crest, 80. Flat left. Keep right of a 50, 3 left tightens. And 6 right of a crest long, 50. Keep middle of a crest. Into 5 right, tightens of a crest and jump, 80. Flat right of a crest, jump long, 50. Crest and 5 left, extra long, opens of a crest, 100. Flat right of a crest, 80. Keep middle of a big jump. Slow 80, turn 3 right. Opens 6, extra long of a crest. 150 of a bumps. Keep middle of a jump, 50. Early 5 left of a crest, 60. Six right of a crest, extra long, 200 of a finish. Keep middle of a crest to stop. Well done.
All right, so wrapping up that stage, as you saw, A little sketchy at parts, absolutely demolished a bush, almost sent the car into a tree at about 100. But as you can see, me and my co-driver are pretty excited. Cool thing in this game, when you win a stage, as you can see, I beat the stage by about 14 seconds to the next driver. You and your co-driver get pretty excited, understandably, but we've got some damage to the front of the car there. We're going to hope it's not that bad. And, you know, as you saw early in the stage, I had some pretty bad understeering moments, both not being used to the front-wheel drive car, not being used to rallying. I haven't played a rally game in forever. We had some sketchy moments, but we kept it on the track for the most part, didn't total a car, and we're winning the event. So, looks good for now. Going into the second stage, in a place in Finland I will not try to pronounce at all, especially that one in the bottom left. Coming into a 5-mile stage here, we're going to try something different. Instead of hearing the co-driver, I'm going to significantly deafen the game audio, and we're going to do a live commentary of this stage. Y'all let me know which one you prefer. All right, lining up, we're going to get our countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hard launch coming out of here. You can see it's dusk, straight into a 4 left. Now, while this is playing in the background, I might as well explain to you guys what these calls mean and what you're seeing on screen. 6 right into 4 right, it means we're going to start with a more sweeping turn, and it's going to tighten into something tighter. The higher the number, the less intense the corner. Anything from a 6 to a 5 can most likely be taken flat out unless you're in this car that just understeers to hell and back. The tighter numbers, the 4 and the 3s that should come up here pretty soon, those are turns you'll usually have to slow down a little bit for. This one right here, this is your typical 4. Definitely not something you're going to want to take flat out, and especially in this car. Right into a right 3 over 80 means we've got a tighter turn right here, and it's about 80 feet of no instructions, just pedal to the metal. We'll go over a hill right here and to 100, so again, 100 meters of no notes. 6 right, this is going to be another flat right into 40 of no notes, and then that danger into 3 crest means you're going fast, slow it down, you've got a turn coming up. You see we get it slowed down, turned in, danger into right 3, opens into 6 long, which means, you know, again, just pedal to the metal out of here. And then, again, a 4 right, opens long, you heard him say that. That means it starts as a 4 turn, opens long means that towards the end of that turn, it opens up. So you can take that turn way more aggressive. As you can see, I actually got distracted trying to figure out how to turn my headlights on and just sent it into a ditch. We're up 3 seconds at the moment into a 4 right yet again. I'm hoping I'm going to call out these turns as I can so y'all can quickly understand what they mean as I understeer again. We got a 5 right coming up here. Look at this, very light turn. I'm pretty much flat out through here. Gonna upshift into 4th. I got a couple seconds apiece. Right into a 6 left over crest. That means you're gonna go flat out. Over crest just means there's some sort of hill. You might not be able to see the upcoming turn. In situations like this right here, I can't see what's coming as I'm approaching that turn, so I have to trust the pace notes. When he says 5 left, 100 into 80, that means once I'm done with that left, I've got nothing coming up. But here, it's 6 right into jump. Come over that hill, look at that. We're going flat out through here. You can hear the car screaming even through the deafened audio. Caution 6 left over jump probably means that I should angle the car if I don't want to send it into the forest, and I do. 6 left over crest again. Look at this, we've got a crest we can't see over. Trust the notes, just keep it floored. 5 right over junction. Now a junction is just like that. That's a meeting of 2 roads. You got to listen to your co-driver to make sure you're still going the right way. 5 left over jump. Tightens 3 over crest, so we're going to hit the brakes here, slow it down. 3 into a blind corner. Over 70 of no instructions, straight into a 6 left. Caution 3 left. Again, slow that car down. Make sure you can meet the corner. Don't really slow it down enough. Again, understeering into these ditches that you're going to find a lot here in Finland. And I'll go ahead and mention now, early into your career, it's pretty accurate that the faster cars get to go first. So when we're racing at the bottom of the barrel, as you can see, the stage looks dirty. There's tire marks all over the place. The road looks all messed up. And that is on purpose. As the people that run last, we are given a dirty stage. They don't really care about us. We're the noobs. They don't care. So one of the reasons I am understeering, aside from personal mistakes and not being used to this car, sometimes the dirt is very loose all over the place. You can see it right here. This track is just in awful condition, but we're just going to send it to the best of our ability as we kind of lock back in here. 70 straight after this jump. Look at that, 6 right over jump into 100. Again, with these blind corners, you really have to trust the co-driver, because if he says 6 right and it's not, you're going to have a really bad day. But look at that, 30 into slow left, one tight, and try to get the car slowed down, and we actually overshoot that by quite a bit. We're going to try and get it turned around. Again, the front wheel drive really killing us with the understeer here. We basically have to lift completely just to get this car to do anything turning-wise. I'm going to go right there. We actually could have gone either way because there's a tree in the middle of the stage. I don't really know if my co-driver said anything about that. Go here, 4 right into 120, so we've got a somewhat challenging turn, and then 120 of just pedal to the metal. We're going to go into a 6 left over crest. As you can see, we can't see the track. Trust the notes. There again, caution slow, 4 right. He's telling us, hey man, you got to get it slowed down. You got something coming here. And I actually didn't listen to the 40. I heard caution 4 into hairpin left, so I slowed it down. I could have taken this section much faster, but again, I got to get used to listening to calls again. We're going to have a 60 here, a couple seconds to breathe, right into a 4 right into 80, which means, you know, we've got the 4 right and then 80 again of no instructions. And sometimes you'll see notes that you don't see super often. Sometimes that alligator symbol the yeller used to can actually mean the camber of the turn. Now, if it's anything worth note, the driver will make note of it, especially if you play this game without visual cues. But you'll see we got it. We're going to finish that stage right there. Hope y'all liked the live commentary. I know there's a lot to keep up with in rallying in terms of what the stage notes mean, some of the ones you don't hear as often. So I know I was rambling quite a bit, but you know, I want y'all to understand how rally works so that you're not seeing all these notes and wondering, well, how is he just sending it down these roads with these random numbers getting thrown at him? They all mean something. Remember, the higher the number, the less intense the turn. You know, when you get down to the 1s and 2s, you're really going to want to hit your brakes. Make sure you use that corner with caution. You'll also hear things like hairpin left, or when they say tight or acute or square. Square is a very common one. It's usually referencing a 90-degree turn. So if you hear 4 right into 80 into square left, you're going to want to get that car slowed down, because after that 4 right, you're going to have to hit your brakes and take a very sharp 90-degree left. Going into the third stage here, we got a 4.5 mile track, 65 feet of elevation, so a little bit of hillage here. We're going to go back to the no commentary raw footage, but we're going to give y'all a different camera angle. Now, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and repair the car. A couple times per event, you get the chance to repair any damage that's been done to the car. We've got some bodywork damage because we smacked that bush, and our wheel geometry is also a little off, meaning our alignment is off, probably because we've been running into so many ditches. I do play this game on full difficulty, full damage model, full wear, no assist, no ABS, no traction control, no nothing, because it's a simulator. You want it to be real. You want to gain skills by playing the game. So we're going to go ahead and get the car repaired. We're going to slap some new tires on it. We're going to go into this stage, and I will catch y'all at the end of it.
100. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Keep middle of a jump, 100. Flat right of a crest and dip. 6 left of a crest long, opens of a crest. 100. Flat right of a crest, opens of a crest. To keep middle of a jump. To keep middle of a crest and flat left, 50. Keep middle of a jump, 120. Flat right. To keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a big jump, and 6 left long, past house, 50. Keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a big jump, 150. Care, 5 left of a crest, tightens 4 long, 50. Crest and 4 left, very long, opens of a crest, and 4 right of a crest, opens 6, extra long, narrow, and 6 left long, opens of a jump, 150. Slow, keep middle of a jump into 3 right long, opens 40. 4 left, open 6, extra long, 40. Keep right of a jump maybe, and 3 right of a crest. Opens and crest, and 6 left over crest, jump, into 6 right long over crest, 30, early 6 left long over crest, opens over crest, 50, flat right over dip, to flat left over crest, jump, 80, keep middle of a jump, into 6 right long, opens, keep middle of a crest and care, 5 left, to keep right of a crest into sudden, 3 left, opens 6, extra long over crest, 50. Five right long, into 6 left of a crest, 50. 6 right of a crest long, 6 left of a crest, keep right of a 60 over crest and 6 left, into 6 right, into 6 left of a crest, 50, keep middle of a jump, into 6 right extra long of a bumps, tightens 3. Into 6 left of a crest, extra long, 50, keep middle of a jump, and 6 right, 60, 6 left of a crest, jump, 50, 3 left of a crest, opens, keep right of a 80, 4 left of a crest long, 80. Flat right of a crest, 80. 5 left long, opens of a crest, 30. Sudden, 4 right, tightens 3. Opens, 40. 4 right, 80. Flat left of a crest, 50. 4 right, tightens of a dip, 150. Over finish. 6 left of a crest to stop.
All right, so a little bit sketchier of a stage there. There were quite a few understeering moments, as has been a common theme in this video. But again, 34-second victory in Rally, that's pretty much unheard of. Now, Dirt Rally 2 doesn't allow you to change the difficulty of the AI. It just gets harder and harder every time you win, which is another reason why I wanted to start in these lower difficulty, lower speed cars, because you would see less competition and the less affordable like disciplines of Rally. So hopefully as we win, not only will the cars get harder to drive, but we will also face tougher opponents. Now, going into this last stage here, we're actually going to switch it up with the camera yet again. I believe this one will be a crowd favorite, but again, I'm going to ask you all at the end of the video. We're actually going to go throw this into a third-person perspective. Jumping straight in here, we're going to go ahead and give you all some commentary for this one since you can't hear the co-driver. Coming into this first turn right here, carry a lot of speed through here. Just try to stay towards the middle of the track, swing out wide, don't touch the wall, promise you that we didn't. And I feel like this camera is the most exciting. It really shows the speed from an outside perspective, maybe too much speed as we go ahead and understeer yet again. I'm going to use this back straight to try and get some of our momentum back up, just send it through here. Hairpin right here, usually fun in a rally, but this overweight front-wheel drive car, it's more of a struggle and a chore to get that thing turned around through a hairpin. We're going to try and power out of it, come through here into that somewhat sharper left turn, again down the straight, very common in Finland. Just look at the flatness and straight roads as very common here. As we go to different locations, you'll see many different styles of tracks, but this one's all about speed. Look at that, we're flying down this back road. Come through right here, go past the spectators, give them a good show, just pedal to the metal. Come into a turn here, we're gonna send it. Look at our driver, that's Keanu Reeves. Yeah, surprise y'all. I'm actually playing as Keanu Reeves, as you can see. Come through here, got a right at a junction. Maybe slowed down a bit too much, definitely could have carried some more speed through there. Gonna come down again into another long straight as we drive through these fields with the moon in the background, trying to outrun the darkness. Gonna go straight back into the forest. Just look how dark this road is ahead of us. Really trusting the pace notes here. Look how dark this is. Maybe too much. Almost understeer again. Got a couple connective lefts after some jumps. You see the car just very unsettled, very unhappy. And again, back at the dirty stage that I was talking about, look at the quality of the road that we're driving over as this replay progresses. You'll see a lot of tire grooves, a lot of uneven surfaces, and that's what we got to work with. We're at the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't stop us from sending it. Look at the speed we carry through this section. Would y'all believe that this is the slowest car in the game? We're only going to get faster from here, but if we can't push this thing to the max without understeering every turn, we don't deserve to go faster. So we're going to go ahead and keep pushing through this stage, push through the championship, and look at this. Get the car slowed down. You see the brake lights glowing. Send it over that crest. More speed through these back sections. We're actually doing about 70 miles an hour through most of this stage, so we understeer again. Come through here. Look at this guy camped out on the side of the road. Probably not the smartest place to park your car on a rally stage, but we digress. Keep going through. Just so much speed carried through here, and this is, again, the slowest car in the game. And we are just absolutely hauling through these back roads. Again, this is probably closer to about 80, 85 miles an hour. It's flying down these back roads. Full sending it here. I love these helicopter shots. I've always loved the helicopter shots in rally. You just see us absolutely sending it down these roads. Go past this lake right here again. Flat out through that left-hander. Quite the jump. Back into another very long straight. Now, this third person might not be as exhilarating as it was recorded at nighttime. I want to know how y'all feel about this particular set of camera angles. I feel like Dirt Rally does a really good job at switching up the camera angles right here. Full speed down this back straight. Barely lift to cover that left-hander. Sweep it all the way through this one. Listen. Just absolutely flat out through most of the stage. Gonna come over this crest, catch a little bit of air. Car's unsettled. You just swing it into this right-hander. Almost make it through clearly. Yet again, a little bit of understeer, but not too bad. We were able to keep it on the track. Power through, keep going. And this is looking like a very solid stage at the moment. Again, look at that air into a slight left-hander. We don't care. We're listening to the pace loads all the time. Slow it down a bit. Not as well as we could have, but we end up making that left-hander anyways. Going to power out of it like usual. And again, another sweeping shot here. A lot of left turns on this stage, as I've noticed. Get the car in through there. Top of the car here, you can see just so straight this rally is. It's very high speed. I really hope we get to come back here once the cars get faster, because when you get into, oh my God, had to stop mid-sentence. That was an absolute send, and we make it into the turn. But yeah, imagine that sequence right there. And an all-wheel drive car that weighs about 1,000 pounds less, makes about 300 horsepower. That's when rallying just becomes absolute lunacy, and I cannot wait. But like I said, we got to get through this first, and we're getting through it quite well. Another section right here, just full power through these turns. I don't even know if you want to call them turns. Look at that. Right here, had to slow it down. Actually utilized a little bit of handbrake there. You see the car kind of swing out wide. Very useful tip for understeer and front-wheel drive cars that I kind of remembered as this race progresses, that if you're understeering, you can give the handbrake a little tap and swing that rear end out. I used it right in that final section, and that was that. Quite the replay. It's going to keep going again, but we're going to go ahead and stop that nonsense. Y'all only need to see it once. And you hear that achievement in the background. We won our first rally. Look at that. We are champions. simracing, legal name, of course. Go ahead and beat some of those Europeans. I think we were actually the only American in that series, which is pretty common. See, we got $46,000. Engine tuning unlocked. Fantastic news. We're actually going to be able to go even faster next race. And I don't think we had any engine wear, so we're going to go for it. And look at this championship overview. We got 6 different rallies that we are going to enter. Up next, we won in Finland, and up next we're going to go to Scotland. Never raced in Scotland before. It looks similar to Finland, but we'll go ahead and figure it out. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Make sure to let me know which of the camera angles you liked. Did you prefer the third person, the first person with the steering wheel, just to the dash where you can see the RPMs and the speed a little bit better? Let me know. I really appreciate y'all's input. I want to know which one y'all liked more. And as always, make sure to heel toe that like and subscribe combo, and I will see y'all in the next one.